there and welcome to Ducoscopy TV and another episode of our series with founder of Transforming Lives, Kamy Lavanchy. Welcome, Kamy.
Thanks for having me back.
So this episode we're looking at the idea of reinforcement of change. So can you explain this a little bit further?
Of course. As I said in one of our other episodes, we're always looking at what we haven't done and what do we need to do and what do we need to do. And it's really important that we stop and we take a look at what have we done, what have we accomplished, and celebrate our accomplishments. I host once a year, normally towards the end of the year in November, something called Celebrating Our Achievements. And my participants really love this because I force them to create a list of what they've accomplished throughout the year, and they go, oh my goodness, they typically don't think that they've accomplished so much, and they truthfully have. So we need to look at what we did accomplish and not what we haven't accomplished.
Previously we've spoken about affirmations. So what's the difference then between reinforcement and affirmations?
Well, if you remember, any thought we think and any word we speak is actually an affirmation. So if we want to reinforce ourselves, we want to use positive affirmations that says, yes, I've done it, for example, or I'm on the right track, or I'm doing a great job. So really, it's not that there's a difference, but they kind of come together. By using affirmations, it helps reinforce us, and always congratulating themselves and giving them a pat on their back. You know, if you think about it, actually, when we see a small child or even one of your friends is doing something, or they've embarked on a program or a project and they're going along, we typically say to them, hey, great job. Oh, you're doing really good. I support you in that. It's the same thing for ourselves. Support ourselves. Say the same things that we would give to somebody else to ourselves.
So how does one begin taking steps to reinforce change in their lives?
Well, I think we've mentioned already just becoming the observer. As soon as we become the observer and we realize what's going on and what needs to be changed, what we do is we take from the subconscious mind and we bring it to the forefront. So we kind of, if you want, give your hard drive an upgrade. And that's already the first step. Another thing that we could do that I encourage my participants to do is I like to take a board or a white sheet of paper and leave that somewhere. So every time we make an accomplishment, we put that on the board in nice bright colors or something so that they can truly see what their accomplishments are and how they're coming closer to it. Another example would be when they've set their goal or their intention to ask themselves prior, how do I know I'm achieving this? So that they have some sort of groundwork that says to them, what are the milestones that I'll actually feel in my body, that I'll actually see in my life that will show me that I'm achieving this? And all these little things, and again, it's all about awareness, are going to help reinforce and help make the change for them.
As always, Kamy, another great episode. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
That's all from Kamy and myself. Thanks for tuning in, and remember to click back for our next episode where we'll be looking at transformations. Bye for now.